At the Dee estuary, an imaginary line in the mud marks the boundary between the English and the Welsh. You soon hit a high spot of Victorian resort building, Llandudno. The town's nestled in the shelter of the Great Orme's imposing cliffs, which point our way westward. Out towards my destination, the largest island in Wales, Anglesey. Many make their way to these cliffs for the glorious sights looking out to sea. But what's brought me here are the rocks beneath my feet. On the island's edge, you see a slice right through the Earth's geological history. An extraordinary collection of rocks are exposed here. Just to show you how different Anglesey is, look at this geological map of southern Britain. Great swathes of it are all the same colour, meaning they're all the same rock type. Here's this great band of chalk running up here in green. There's another huge band of limestone running down here. But up here on Anglesey, something different is happening. There's an intense mosaic of different colours, meaning there are many different rock types. Much of the mystery of Anglesey's formation is buried below the turf. But the coast reveals the island's subterranean secrets. The most stunning geological feature is the long channel of water that separates Anglesey from the mainland, the Menai Strait. To understand its significance, I'm with David Schofield from the British Geological Survey. What part does this gulf play in Anglesey's geology?
Well, this is actually a long fault zone, which we call the Menai Straits fault system. I mean, it separates very much older rocks to the northwest than those to the southeast. We're looking at a fundamental geological divide here, which we know is still active today because we're seeing some of Britain's biggest earthquakes just happening along this fault line.
Right where we're standing?
Right where we're standing, yes.
So the shore we're on here is moving in relation to the shore over there?
It certainly is, yes. It's at a very slow rate every year, and every now and then it takes a bit of a jump and then there's an earthquake.
Around 300 small earthquakes shake Britain each year, often felt most strongly here, caused as the mainland grinds against Anglesey. It's part of the bigger movement of land masses around the globe. The Earth's crust is made up of separate, distinct plates, which are constantly moving against each other. Where the edges of the plates move apart, new crust is created, about as fast as your fingernails grow. Deep on the ocean floor, as the plates tear apart, lava can ooze out. This fiery business of planet building is exposed beautifully on a small strip of Anglesey at Llandudno Island. Local geologist Margaret Wood is my guide.
These are the world-famous pillow lavas of Llandudno.
All I can see is a grey rock at the moment, Margaret. What are we looking at?
It's beautifully bluey grey, though. We're looking at pillows which are lava which came up on the ocean bed. They get into the water and immediately the outside will crack.
These huge, great big rounded lumps here.
Each one of those is called a pillow.
It is astonishing the way raw nature can produce these symmetries and shapes.
But having looked at those, something even more extraordinary, on the other end of the island, you've got material that has actually gone down back into the crust. And the fantastic thing is, Llandudno Island is a complete mini plate.
But that's amazing. I always thought that these plates on the surface of the Earth really were the size of continents or oceans. You're telling me that here, on this beach in Anglesey, there's an entire plate?
Absolutely.
This tiny island tells a big tale of how the Earth's built. The plates of crust pull apart at one edge, but collide at the other edge. As they crush into each other, a jumble of different rocks is left behind, which remarkably you can also see on Llandudno Island. Wow, just look at that! All those colours, Margaret!
It's fantastic, isn't it?
So many shapes too. It looks like a great big blancmange.
It's wonderful, isn't it? Those are quartz-rich rocks, you've got limestone over there, and you've got schists, you've got conglomerate, and the colours are fantastic, aren't they?
So this is two plates of the Earth's crust colliding.
Exactly. Yes.
In the hundreds of millions of years Anglesey's been moving around the globe, collisions and splits in the Earth's crust have created an astonishing array of rocks. It's not just geologists who love this landscape. It's a paradise for climbers too. The sea's worked away at the weaker rocks to create some of Britain's toughest cliff climbs. Now I'm taking up the challenge to see these rocks as only climbers can. But before the ascent, I've got an exhilarating 100-foot descent in prospect. Fortunately, Libby Peter and Graham Desroy know their ropes. I guess, is it the nature of cliff climbing that you're always going to start by going down before you can come up?
Yeah, it's a bit back to front, really. You know, normally you climb a mountain and then abseil down again, but sea cliffs, it's the reverse. You commit yourself by abseiling in, and then you have to climb out again.
That does look amazing when you just disappear into
Yeah. It's like you're abseiling straight into the sea.
Yeah, it does, yeah. See you down there.
OK, will do.
Here goes. It's a very long way down. The rock is now very dry and storm battered, so it's been scoured clear of vegetation. Brilliant. That's pretty exciting. Is this where we start traversing round?
That's right.
You know you're close to the sea when the spray starts whacking you in the face.
Yeah.
Hi, Libby.
What do you think?
Well, it beats sitting on the beach. It's just awesome. I mean, it's architecturally massive. It takes your breath away. The old heart's going. The pros rate this climb as very severe.
Very good.
I can't tell you what I call it.
I think. Fantastic.
You can see all the incredible folds of rocks being bent like a piece of paper. Mustn't get too distracted, I'm meant to be climbing. I've been following this band of quartz all the way up. Here it is, glistening white in the sunshine. It's very beautiful. Thank you so much. That was sensational. Wow.
Yeah.
I'm not going to hug you, but well, thank you so much. It's such an honour to have been taken up here by the two of you.
I was just so impressed the way you climbed it. It was brilliant. It really was.
This month on BBC Two, the house that 100K built lets us dream big, spend small-ish. There's nothing smallish in the new series of Hair, with these hair-raising creations. However, it's cash we're raising in Dragon's Den as entrepreneurs must face the music. Music and special treats come from the proms at the Royal Albert Hall. And whether it's royal guests, celebrities, pristine turfs or world-class tennis you crave, we've got it all for you with Wimbledon. Wonderful. The grass is definitely greener this month on BBC Two. 2T.